tend to assume that alien intelligence would share our motivation to communicate. But they may find the prospect of making contact too dangerous or too futile. If this is the case, then we have to get more creative in our search. In 2015, astronomers watched as this normal-seeming star began to dim in erratic ways, unlike anything they'd seen before. The cause is probably a giant dust cloud or a shattered moon blocking the light, but it has all the hallmarks of something else: an alien megastructure. And even though this explanation looks unlikely, it hints at a new way of finding intelligent life. Not listening for signals, but looking for their technology directly. Not searching for messengers, but searching for engineers. And to do that, we have to wonder, what mind-boggling alien technology should we be looking for? Each alien civilization would be wildly different, but classifying them by their energy usage will give us insights into what technology they might be using. The Kardashev scale divides them into 3 levels. Type 1 would have a mastery of their home planet, using all the energy available on it. Type 2 would have mastery over their star, harnessing all its solar energy. Type 3 would have mastery over their entire galaxy, and would be more foreign to us than we are to amoeba. But before we go searching for alien super technology, how would we find civilizations like our own that have yet to reach Type 1? When a typical planet passes in front of its star, we see the starlight dim sharply. But observing a more gradual fall-off of starlight could be evidence of a dense ring of satellites, a Clark belt. Spotting this type of light curve wouldn't be a smoking gun, but rings around rocky planets are unusual, and it could point us in the right direction. Just as alien vegetation would leave a biosignature in its atmosphere, alien technology would leave a technosignature. Silicon produces a recognizable light curve similar to chlorophyll. Spotting this signal could point us to the presence of alien solar cells. And something more nefarious might also leave its mark on a foreign atmosphere. Alien pollution. Certain pollutants like chlorofluorocarbons aren't produced by nature and could be detectable even in small amounts. These chemicals could even linger long after a civilization dies, pointing us to the remains of an extinct alien race. Such a discovery could give us crucial guidance on how to avoid our own extinction. And there's another universal hazard we would be familiar with: Any civilization that uses huge amounts of energy will produce huge amounts of waste heat. This excess heat could prove a serious threat, just as climate change does to us. But it could also leave a telltale signal. Finding waste heat radiating from alien planets or other regions of space could point the way to intelligent activity. If not exterminated by their own technology, some life forms may achieve total control over their planet and become a Type 1 civilization. With this mastery would come incredible powers. Control over all their world's ecosystems, its resources, and even its weather. But no matter how advanced, every planetary civilization will face the same cosmic threats we do. Gamma ray bursts, supernovas, and asteroid impacts will be a risk factor for any terrestrial race. Some might decide to flee to intergalactic space, reducing their exposure to existential risks, making their home in the voids between the stars. If so, then our search will have to encompass the entire swath of the universe. But alien life that decides to stay planet-bound will need long-term protection. The best way to protect your world will be the ultimate in home defense. A planetary shield. These shields would cause a telltale dimming pattern during transit, and could also emit a detectable heat signature. Large-scale astroengineering like this would require a colossal amount of resources. And the easiest way to get them may not be from mining planets, but from mining asteroids. They are resource-rich and easier to manipulate because of their lower gravity. Searching distant asteroid fields for temperature or chemical anomalies could indicate alien mining activity. Eventually, though, asteroids might not be enough. Since our civilization is so new, any other intelligent life is likely to be more advanced than us. So we should think twice before revealing our presence. But alien super civilizations won't just be looking for resources. They will also need staggering amounts of energy. Stars output billions of times more energy than planets receive. To harness it all requires building something truly mind-boggling. Dyson spheres are enormous megastructures that encircle a star, designed to capture its entire energy output. They could also double as vast habitats for life. A solid shell would be physically unstable, so instead of a sphere, we might find a cloud of objects, a Dyson swarm. No matter their design, they would generate an enormous amount of infrared waste heat. And they could also eclipse or even block out the star's light entirely. Dyson spheres could also be built around black holes, which could have a smaller radius and collect thousands of times more energy. Any beings that come to harness their star's entire energy output will reach the next level on the Kardashev scale. A Type 2 civilization. This level of mastery would imply an astounding capability. Star lifting is the practice of harvesting stellar material and could provide thousands of planets' worth of resources. This process would also allow you to lower the temperature of a star, postponing its death by billions of years. In about 1 billion years' time, our own sun will grow too hot for life on Earth. If we ever find evidence of star lifting, it could inspire us to one day do the same and prolong the game of life. Eventually, there may be life that outgrows its star and needs even more energy. To branch out across the galaxy, life forms this advanced will probably need near-light speed travel. And if they do have this capability, there's a chance we could catch them in the act. Alien starships that hit the brakes at light speed could leave behind a long trail of ionized gas. These trails might emit detectable infrared radiation. Strokes of light, painted by masters of the universe. Once life forms have harnessed all the energy their galaxy can provide, they will achieve unimaginable power. Type 3 civilization. This cosmic virtuosity would be totally unfathomable to us. Life that has built billions of Dyson spheres and can create stars at will. In theory, their thirst for energy could make a whole galaxy go dark. So one way to search for Type 3 life forms is to look for what's not there. In distant space, there are huge voids between clusters of galaxies where no light emanates. These voids were once thought to be evidence of advanced life having harnessed the energy from every star in the region. But it turns out they are naturally occurring features of the universe. And a recent analysis of nearby galaxies revealed no evidence of any galactic-scale civilizations. In theory, cosmic architects could assemble enormous planetary systems far more intricate than anything nature could produce. One possible system that would be gravitationally stable involves 9 sun-like stars orbiting a supermassive black hole, which could support 550 Earth-like planets in a habitable zone. These artisanal solar systems could make ideal long-term habitats, or could even function as an alien nature reserve, with each planet hosting a different strain of life. It's hard to imagine any life forms more advanced than this. But in theory, there could be beings that control or created our universe itself. Researchers are beginning to test the idea that reality itself is just a simulation or an experiment run by some higher order being. Anything this advanced would transcend our ideas of life itself, as they would exist outside of time and space. In a way, the search for intelligent life is an evolution of the age-old search for God. Both are driven by a longing for truth and connection with something bigger than ourselves. What if we do find a signal one day? What happens when the ancient dream becomes a reality?